Yes, it's another Consequence film, folks. The previous one I didn't have to watch, but I did to lead up to this one, which was the sequel. It's A California Christmas, City Lights. Yes, that's right. We have the same director and writer back from A California Christmas to do this sequel about Callie and Joseph, who've been living together on the farm for a year, but Joseph is called back to the city and to his city life to take care of some company business because his family's company is just on the brink of possibly losing its investors because Joseph's mom has found love and ran off and left the company high and dry, so to speak. And so Joseph goes with Callie back to the city. After he proposes to her that they're going to get married. And while at the city, they cross paths with an ex-flame who's also helping run the company of Joseph's. They run across an ex-flame of Callie's who's running a soup kitchen that also knows Joseph by chance. And we see how Manny discovers love. But we see how all of this plays out as the tensions of Joseph's city life clashes with his life he wants with Callie, and Callie feeling like she's out of place in Joseph's city life. And yeah, California Christmas, City Lights. Man, I tell you, if they if they missed any of the tropes that they had in the first film, they hit them here. And this film felt even less high stakes than the previous one. This one is a really bland story. Unfortunately, our two main characters, they're played once again by Lauren Swickard and Josh Swickard. Okay, they feel like maybe they're playing characters, but more like maybe themselves. There's not a whole lot really to them, just like the first one. You can feel this to them, but you never really buy in that there's any huge tension or that someone's actually legitimately jealous of the other or feeling betrayed of the other. You don't really feel that. Though I did like the moment where Callie helps show Joseph how they can be kinder in their business dealings when they have to call investors. I did like that, though we've seen that before as well. I just couldn't believe that here we have Owen, who's played by Noah James, just happened to be the ex-flame of Callie, Owen also worked with Joseph. And I'm like, really? What a coinky dink, right? Victoria, who is the right-hand person of Joseph's mom, who's been running the company, played by Laura James, who, I don't buy her vindictiveness in this enough. She's fine. The performance is fine, but the way she's written, you're just like, really? Really, she doesn't really put forth that convincing of an argument to try to break up Callie and Joseph. So, yeah, I mean, the fact that Callie and Joseph's relationship could be possibly really lost or broken because of just the wafer thin reasons they give here, it makes you wonder just how much these two care for each other. Obviously, in the end, things are going to play out. But I think the highlight, again, is David Del Rio as Manny. They have Manny. He gets an expanded role in this film. They keep cutting back to him. Manny discovers love. That relationship I found far more interesting than our main relationship. I almost wanted to just stay with that one. But unfortunately, we don't stay with that one. And so by the end, you were like, okay. Everything plays out like you expect it to in even more cliche fashion than you might expect with these films. So in general, I see exactly why this was a Consequence film. This is going to be a bit of a rough watch for anyone who even enjoys Hallmark films. There's just not a huge amount of things here to keep you engaged. And it is unfortunate because you can tell people are putting forth the effort. It just misses the mark completely and needed another tailoring of the script, I think. So there you have it. Thank you so much for watching. A California Christmas, City Lights was my Consequence film. And I've got one more Consequence film to review that I will be bringing to you shortly. And don't forget to tune in soon because we do have the new Oscars coming up, the 97th Oscars. I've made my predictions and we will see after that show how many of those I got wrong and how many new Consequence films I will have to watch and review. And those, hopefully, it won't take me a year. So thank you for sticking around. I appreciate the support. Until next time, remember, keep that ticket stub.